Our movie kicks off with Lou. Now, Lou isn't your average job hunter. He's out here stealing a chain-link fence from a secure facility. A security guard catches him red-handed and asks for his ID. Lou plays along for a second, but then he absolutely clocks the guy, beats him down, and swipes his watch. He takes the stolen fence to a scrap yard, tries to sell it, and then has the audacity to ask the contractor for a job. He even offers to work for free. But the contractor shuts him down cold. "I don't hire thieves." Ouch, talk about a tough job market. So Lou is driving away with his scrap money when he stumbles upon a fresh car wreck. He hops out to see the chaos, and suddenly, a professional camera crew swerves in. They start filming the burning wreckage like it's a Hollywood set. Lou, being Lou, starts grilling one of the guys about his job. The guy explains he's a Nightcrawler, a freelance stringer who films the carnage and sells it to the highest-paying local news station. Lou's eyes practically turn into dollar signs. The next day, he's glued to the TV, sees the footage they shot, and decides, "Yup, that's the career for me." He goes to the beach, steals a high-end bicycle, sells it to a shop, and uses the cash to buy a cheap camcorder and a police radio scanner. He's officially in business. Since he's the new kid on the block, Lou has to learn the basics. Don't park your car in the middle of a crime scene, and don't get so close to the suspects that the cops tackle you. At one scene, he watches a veteran photographer beat him to the punch, but Lou manages to get super close to a victim. He takes his masterpiece to a news station and meets Nina, the news director. He tells her he's got a video she's gonna love. She watches it, loves the grit, and buys it for $250. She tells him he's got potential but needs a better camera because, in this business, quality is king. Lou is feeling himself now. He sees his footage on the morning news and decides to level up. He starts memorizing all the police codes so he knows which calls are juicy enough to film. He even hires an assistant named Rick. Lou's hearing process is simple. Do you have a phone with GPS? Do you know the streets of LA? Can you drive? If yes, you're hired. He tells Rick they're gonna be the best local correspondents in the city. They spend the whole day waiting for action until they hear about a building fire. But Rick messes up the directions. They arrive late, the ambulance is already gone, and Lou lets Rick have it. He's not about losing money because of a wrong turn. They head to a shooting in a residential neighborhood. Some guy just started blasting at his neighbor's house for no reason. Lou decides that filming from the sidewalk isn't enough. He literally breaks into the neighbor's house to film the bullet holes in their kitchen. When he brings the footage to Nina, her assistant, Frank, is losing his mind because it was filmed without permission. But Nina, she's a fan. She encourages Lou to get even crazier angles. Lou's library of carnage grows, he's making bank, and he buys a shiny new car to help him chase sirens faster. At this point, Lou has zero empathy. He'll move a bleeding victim just to get a better shot. Total sociopath move, but hey, it's good TV, right? Lou wants more than just a paycheck. He wants Nina. He manipulates her into a date at a restaurant and basically tells her, "I know your station's ratings are trash and I'm the only reason they're up. So you're gonna be with me or I'm taking my talents elsewhere and you're gonna get fired." Nina, backed into a corner, agrees. But things get tense when Lou's rival, Joe, beats him to a major plane crash. Lou is furious. He goes home and literally screams at his mirror until it shatters. The next day, he sneaks over to Joe's van and sabotages it. That night, Joe has a massive wreck and hits a pole. Lou is the first one there, filming Joe's mangled body being loaded into an ambulance. Talk about eliminating the competition. Lou hears about a home invasion nearby and beats the cops to the scene. He sees the killers leaving, films their faces and their license plate, and then he says nothing. He waits for them to leave, sneaks into the house, and films the triple murder scene before the police arrive. He runs back to Nina, edits the video to hide the killers' faces so no one else can find them, and starts negotiating. He tells her his terms. His new company name must be on the screen. He wants to meet the big bosses, and this one video is gonna cost them $15,000. It's a deal. His company name is all over the news, and he's the king of LA crime reporting. The cops show up at Lou's place, suspicious as all gets out. But Lou is a pro liar. He tells them it was too dark to see the suspects. As soon as they leave, he pulls up the killer's plate number from his footage and tracks them down. He brings Rick along, offering him a raise to $75 a night. He tells Rick there's a $50,000 reward for these guys, and they're gonna wait until the cops show up to film the arrest. Rick gets greedy, though. He demands half the reward money or he'll call it in himself. Lou just smiles and says, "Sure, half it is." They follow the killers to a diner and Lou calls the cops with a tip. Lou orders a terrified Rick to get out of the car and film from a different angle. Rick is scared of getting shot, but Lou threatens to beat him and fire him. So Rick gets out. All hell breaks loose. A massive shootout erupts between the killers and the cops. One killer dies, the other flees in a car, and Lou and Rick are right on their tail filming the high-speed chase. The killer's car eventually flips. Lou sees the killer is still alive and has a gun, so he tells Rick, "Go get the close-up, he's incapacitated." As soon as Rick gets close, the killer blasts him. Lou films the whole thing. Rick's death is his ultimate exclusive. He tells a dying Rick, "I can't work with someone who's untrustworthy and greedy." Cold-blooded doesn't even begin to describe it. Nina is blown away by the footage. It saved her career. The cops try to take the tapes, but Nina shuts them down. No warrant, no tapes. Lou gives a fake statement to the police, acting like a brave journalist who lost his partner. The detective knows he's lying, but she can't prove a thing. Lou walks out of that station a hero. He takes his reward money, opens his own firm, buys 2 new vans, and hires a whole team of interns. He found his calling, and he's just getting started. And that's where our movie ends.